Hello, and welcome back to our German 1890 campaign, Blood and Iron. I'm recording this episode immediately after the last one because I'm excited to play right now. Like I got a lot cooking here, and I want to see it through. And also, I might be a little bit busy tomorrow, so I'm not sure exactly when I could record tomorrow. So, the last episode, we started and completed a couple of Graf Zeppelin class carriers, and we started a couple of Graf Spee class carriers. Now, the reason why we went with two different classes is the Graf Zeppelin, pretty much as soon as I designed it and started construction, naturally we unlocked catapults. So these Zeppelins will have to go right back into refit when they're finished. And we're taking advantage of some new technologies like weight savings, hull savings, things like that on the Graf Spee, which, we go up in tonnage, but we become a little bit more defensible and we put a little bit of more armor on these spays, and we gain another 5 aircraft as well. So we're going from the last war, where we had essentially two aircraft carriers. We had the Peter Strassers. It was 60 aircraft each. We're going into the next war, hopefully, with 8 aircraft carriers. Two of these will be the Peter Strassers, and the others will be the 4 Zeppelins and the 2 Spays, with 80 plus aircraft each. So let's carry on. So the Brits are messing around with radar. Yeah, we'll shake up the leadership. Gets us a prestige. And this guy, he's average. He's fine. He's wily. We lose the above average aviator guy, but we can use him for other things. USA and Japan are getting mad at each other. All right, looks like we'll better start putting some radar on our ships. There it is. We'll take it. Oh, the largest battleship in the world is Japan's Heisen class. All right, the war with Italy and Austria, like the apocalypse in the Mediterranean that they were just crushing each other, is over. We are pretty red on monthly balance, but we've got some stuff going on here. We're gonna let Austria-Hungary handle their own problems, even if it might cost us. Well, yeah, we'll go for a prestige, I guess. Our tension with France isn't bad. We're at 37 prestige. We didn't gain any. That's fine though. France is still buddies with Russia, however. Gosh. And then these Zeppelins will be finished here, and that'll help out our balance quite a lot. And we might just start building some more of these destroyers. So where's our chance to become friends with somebody? How about Japan? No. Come on, I thought we were pals. That's fine though. Actually, I don't want to be dragged into their war with the US anyhow. I do want to take a look at their super dreadnought that they're working on. Here it is. Oh, wow. I mean, it's slow, but boy, you do not want it to catch you. 10 18-inch guns. Yikes. And it looks like it's doing that thing we saw in the last game where it's like just going for all belt armor. So, you know, if you can hit it, you'll hurt it, but do you want to get close enough to hit it? I don't think so, because with 18-inch guns, it's going to be reaching out and saying hello. Let's go for losing your prestige to lower tensions. Increase submarine effectiveness. That's good. Oh, that was really good tension going down. That gives us more time. All right, let's rebuild this immediately. There we go. Colonial crisis with Russia. We don't want to get. We don't want to raise our unrest by increasing budget. Looks like no matter what, where do we get in budget, unfortunately. So we'll go for budget and tension, I guess, and look for a way to off-ramp our unrest. Okay, let's rebuild this immediately. All right, now we have a little bit of money. We can, well, we got to be careful because we are starting to get a little bit low, but let's see if we can rebuild these. These are going to be expensive rebuilds. Yep. Nice. We can get 2 more knots out of these things. Takes a year to rebuild. Make the secondaries dual purpose. We could decrease the tertiaries a little bit. There we go. Expensive rebuilds. But it's kind of important. I mean, these are still good 16-inch gun ships. Well, they're not exactly good, but they're okay. They fill a role. Farewell. You're running your mouth, and I'm not going to save you. I don't know who in the right mind would be talking smack about the Kaiser. All right, so these are better torpedo bombers. We get cruise speed is very even across the board there. Range, this is the best range, and it's the best speed. And the stats are a little bit lower. What about this one here? That's a pretty good one. Yeah, we'll go for that one, I think. Yep, we will take the Focke-Wulf. All right, save the game. We're going to avoid entanglements because USA is on the warpath right now. And these float planes don't matter a lick. Wow, tension with Russia going up. They're like, we never know when our alliance with France is going to run out. We better push for war while we can. All right. Let's assign that to the 6th Division. Give them some aircraft. And we'll give these guys some aircraft as well. They're on a rebuild, whatever. All right, fine. Fine. There we go. Let's give them some money. Hopefully we can get a prestige out of it. No. Why are our aircraft so slow? So here's our naval patrol craft. Cruise speed is improved. Range is nicely improved. So yeah, we'll go for that. Here we go. Auto add aircraft. Why not? The Peter Strausers are due for a refit here, but we've got other stuff going on right now. Okay, getting improved radar. That's something we can do with the next set of battleships we rebuild, is increase their radar capacity. Let's keep out of foreign affairs with China, because our unrest is going up. Hopefully we'll get a little bit less tension with Russia. There we go. It went down a little bit. It's still in the yellow, which is good. That helps our balance, our monthly budget. But it's like one less step closer to warfare. Hmm. Let's go for a prestige. Hurts our fleet morale at the moment, but it'll recover. You know what? Let's go ahead and increase our cooperation with Japan. Let's get rid of this guy. He's below average and he's a poor ship handler. Okay. One less loser commanding our ships. I don't know how our worst captains end up in charge of our biggest ships. There we go. Let's go for social reform to try and get that unrest down. There we go. So it's a small monthly balance hit, but hopefully that'll help out with the unrest issue that we're having. All right. Let's see here. Still doing rebuilds. So let's do the Rhinelands. See if we can't boost the speed up a little bit here. We can. And I think there's a limit on this. Currently it's 3. There we go. All right. This is pretty good. It's fine. 27 knots. Yeah. All right, this will do. Yeah, rebuild all of them. And go. France and Russia are no longer friends. Let's see if they still push for war with us now. Well, it looks like it might. I mean, I'm perfectly fine going to war with Russia, especially when it's on its own. I mean, our carrier fleet alone is like a third of their entire like fleet. All right, these new cruisers are finished. All right, let's save the game. We got a lot of money right now. So let's rebuild these Leipzigs, replace the machinery. We want to increase the radar. We'll, these are 6-inch guns. So let's increase the speed. Need a new fire control. There we go. And these destroyers are getting pretty old here. So it may be time to just build more of the Albatross. So let's go for 12 of those. And we'll slowly begin getting rid of these 1,100-ton destroyers. They're like 2 generations old at this point, 1916. We still have the V7 class and then the new Albatross. I have just the man for the post. We still have this incompetent guy. Yep, get out of here, guy, fella, pal. Um, let's risk a prestige to not be mad at the USA. We lose a prestige. I just don't feel like fighting in the Caribbean right now. Just not into it right now. We'll run these heavy cruisers in pairs. Because we do have one more that we got from the shipyard there. It'll be done in 2 months. Ireland, anti-British. What? That's totally not historical. So here's the new Montana class. 17-inch. Everybody's going for big guns this game. They're big boys, 30-knot battleships. But secret, I think they're wasting time building battleships right now. Or they're wasting resources. It's carriers. Carriers are the future. In fact, let's get rid of these destroyers now. And that might let us start building a few more Albatross. There's no need to wait if we're replacing them anyhow. We're sending these destroyers to the higher numbered divisions, getting them out of the way, because the lower numbered divisions are our actual escorts. We'd rather have our newer destroyers filling those roles if possible. We do have like odd numbers of destroyers here due to losses. All right, and now we start assigning these to the actual escorts. Okay, very cool. And then we still have 34 Corvettes, which is good. All right, let's get rid of this guy. If you can't control yourself, you can't be a admiral for the German Navy. Alrighty. 20 additional submarines. We can build half that. We don't want to raise our unrest. Let's just build our cheaper ones, which are the medium subs. There you go. That's something we want to do anyway. We like submarines. The rebellion in Ireland continues. Got a lot of rebuilds finishing up here soon, as well as the Graf Space. Uh-oh. Our 10-inch Q1 gun has dispersion problems. Let's avoid entanglements, even though it might cost us a prestige. Night fighting training. Nah. Yeah, we'll go for some crew quality. Actually, it could cost us a prestige. Yeah, we'll just say, you know what? It was devised by me. Stop it. Stop trying to improve everything. We're going to go for bomb load and speed on our dive bombers. Save the game. Looks like our cones are going to need refitting here. We can't put 103 power in the Baltic. Come on. France and Italy is fighting. This is not going to go well for Italy. I can tell you that. Italy has been sucking wind. Nice. This gives the coordination, two-phase search, getting some nice techs. Malta has its independence now. And Russia is pushing for war with us. So we can't rebuild the cones right now. We just don't have the money. But we might here pretty soon. Nice. You have to weed out the bad apples. Farewell, friend. All right. Italy and France. I mean, France is they're going for the weak targets. All right, let's assign some aircraft. Very cool. Then we're gonna give these, let's see, they're all 31 knots. So we're gonna put our biggest carriers in the, essentially what are our first carrier division, which is number 5. And in fact, we're going to get a new carrier division. Number 9. There we go. Now they'll have some escorts once I have more destroyers to put in there. So the question is, do I want to rebuild the cones, or do I want to build more destroyers? I think we'll just do the cones. So replace the machinery, and that's really all that needs to be done here. So this will be easy builds, easy rebuilds. If we go up to 30 knots, we can't. All right, well, that's fine. No, hang on. What if I give them a little bit more AA? There we go. So let's go ahead and rebuild 4 of those. And let's rebuild 4 more, actually, while we're at it. Just get them all done. Get them out of the way. All right, gold diggers. Let's put you on foreign station. And didn't we have these Peter Strausers on foreign station? There you go. Very nice. Friedrich Karls can probably go on foreign station as well, but we'll keep those close to home and use them for raiding and whatnot. Oh, I could have put better radar on the cones, but it's too late. Didn't think of it. It's just one of those things. Oh boy. Just like one of those things where it's like a new technology, so I'm not thinking about it as much. So we're gonna go for long-term prosperity that doesn't hurt our unrest. Cool. Leaves us some money left over, so that means some more albatross. These albatross are going to be workhorses for a while. We need an event that can let us lower our budget a little bit. Yes, together we'll rule the world. 5-year treaty with Italy, who sucks. Improved high pressure steam plants. So that'll probably drag us into the war with France. But France isn't allied with anyone, so that's fine. We're willing to jump into a war with France anyway, but especially if we're doing it with our new friends, the weak underbelly of Europe itself, Italy. Okay. Now the question is, I saw like fire control radar. Okay, it doesn't allow for that. But we could potentially, how long would it take to if we just, all we wanted to do is add radar? 3 months? Let's do it and hope that we don't like get pushed immediately into war. All right, the French have lost a light carrier. Italy lost some destroyers. Look, that's not the worst way to start a war off, especially if you're Italy. Let's delay it a little bit. Might cost us a prestige. We might get some budget that we don't want. Yeah, we'll give them some money. There we go. Money fixes everything. Let's go for the win against Austria-Hungary. Hopefully they won't ask us to jump into the war for a minute, because we need a couple months to get the. It's bad timing to do the Deutschlands now. I should have done them earlier, but we should probably be fine. Nice damage control. So these are the dive bomber prototypes. We get a little bit better speed, nice amount of range. Now let's take a look at the stats. This one here looks like it has good stats. This one has good stats. So we're just going to go for the one that has the most raw stats on it, which is the Feisler. All right, they're also developing a medium bomber. Cruise speed way improved and much better range and way bigger bombs. Wow, French lost. Look at Italy go. French lost a carrier and a battle cruiser. Huh? How embarrassing is it to be France right now? Alrighty. So let's put these two Mannheims on foreign station. We're going to put these on active fleet. And let's try and get them to come home. Northern Europe, that's the Peter Strasser, and then the Europa. They're obsolete, but they're still carriers. Let's build some 5 more long-range subs and 10 more medium subs. We do like our subs. Let's send a note saying, hey, Russia, stop. There you go. Stop making trouble. Oh boy, we don't want more budget. So let's avoid stoking. Actually, if we're this close to war, let's avoid stoking. Because our unrest went up anyhow, up to 6. Now, if we get invited to the war this time, we're probably just going to go. All right, so we got some money. So let's build 8 more, 12 more Albatross. Yep, we're getting some protests here. Yep, let's fulfill our obligations to our friends. Japan has occupied Borneo. Wow. Look at that. They went to war immediately with us. What the heck? We didn't have a chance to do anything. Well, we're gonna get some revenge for that. All right, trade protection. Go. Wow, we have a lot more than we need. Let's get rid of a few of these. There we go. And we're gonna move some of these to, like, let's say, the Caribbean, and move some to the Baltics, and move some to, like, I don't know, Southeast Asia. Okay, well, we've got a fuel shortage. Yeah, they just like we jumped into the war and like immediately got smacked in the face, apparently. All right, so let's put these Friedrich Karls on raid status. Two can play at that game. All right, let's look at the map. And we're 36 minutes in. Oh yeah, we're not going to be the one blockaded here this time. We have 344 power. They have 62 at the moment. I think a lot of theirs is in the Mediterranean. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess next episode, I'll probably be recording that on like Friday evening, I think. Because, like I said, I'm gonna be a little bit busy tomorrow, so I wasn't sure I'd be able to record an episode tomorrow. But the next one will be Friday evening, and we'll see how this war with France goes. Should be a good one. I mean, we've got them beat in battleships. They've got us beat in battle cruisers. We've got them crushed in carriers. They've got us beat in light carriers. We're about even on total tonnage for heavy cruisers. We're beating them in light cruisers. Um, they have more destroyers than we do, but we have heavier destroyers, and we're building another 28. And then submarines. We're we have a lot of submarines. Which reminds me, let's put us on unrestricted submarine warfare. At least for now. If we sink a liner or something, we'll toggle that off and try to avoid making everybody mad. Anyhow, it's been fun. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you next time, and sail safely out there.